All right, y'all, the IRS just announced when they are officially accepting the tax returns for 2026. And this one of those updates that sounds boring, but actually affects how fast you get your money. So how much you get and what mistakes to avoid. All right, you guys, while you're waiting on your refunds or benefits this year, there could already be money sitting in your name that nobody ever told you about. So let me break this down real simple. All right, so the IRS has confirmed that they will begin accepting federal tax refunds on January 26, 2026. That's the official start of tax season for filing your 2025 taxes. Now, why does this matter? Because the earlier you understand what's happening, the better position you are to avoid any delays, mistakes, and, miss money. All right, so starting January 2026, the IRS will begin processing tax returns, especially electronic filings. All right, and here's the key thing most people don't realize: earlier filers tend to get their refunds faster. If you e-file, you use direct deposit. Many people see refunds within a few weeks. But if you wait or file a paper, delays are much more common, especially if the IRS flag anything for review. So knowing that date isn't just trivia, it's strategy, y'all. Okay, so what's the difference about 2026 tax season? All right, so this year's tax season comes after major tax laws change. All right, and those changes affect deductions, credits, refunds amount. All right, so that means two people who earned similar income last year could see very different refunds this year. All right, so, and that's why the IRS is encouraging people to make sure you got all your ducks in a row. You guys, you gather your documents early, you double check the income forms, you use online IRS tools, and you avoid rushing through filing without understanding changes, because mistakes don't just delay y'all funds, y'all. They can cause you to miss money entirely. All right, so the tax filing deadline for most people still April 15th, 2026. Missing that deadline can lead to penalties, interest, stress that pretty much nobody don't need. You know what I'm saying? We just want everything to go smooth. So the common mistakes people make: wrong bank info, direct deposit. So slow down, you guys. Make sure you look before you press send. Make sure everything lines up. Make sure your address is correct. Make sure you got all the missing income forms together. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you are not filing without checking eligibility for credits. All right. And once again, this is where people get stuck waiting. All right. So here's the part I really want you guys to hear. This is why I do what I do. While you are waiting for your refund, while you're waiting on benefits, while you're waiting on the system to process paperwork, there could already be money in your name that has nothing to do with this year's taxes. I'm talking about unclaimed money, you guys. Refunds from deposits, surplus funds, closed accounts, foreclosure surplus, and other state held money that does not get mailed to you automatically. So why most people never find this money? All right, so people don't find this money is because most people are unaware. Most people assume if it was mine, they would have sent it. You know, I get that. They say that all the time. Or they'll say, that's not, but I tell them, that's not how it works. States, they hold billions of dollars for people every year. And unless someone checks your name, that money it just sits there untouched while people are stressed, waiting, and struggling. Okay? So this is what we do here at KF Network, you guys. We check names for unclaimed money. You can text the number or call on the screen. You can also visit the site that you see. It's claimyourcash.cash, www.claimyourcash.cash. And also, if you want to support the movement here at KF Network, you can do so at the Cash App. And remember, you guys, don't rely on just one system. Don't wait blindly. Know what's already yours, okay? So follow KF Network for real financial updates, breakdowns in plain language, and because information is power, you guys, and waiting without answers doesn't have to be your reality. Okay, see you guys in the next video.